The nursery door opened, and the nurse's voice said in a sugary tone which she used to little girl guests,
"Here you are, darling. He'll show you all his toys."
A little brown-haired girl came in at the door, stopped, and stared at her host. Tom, a dark little boy, aged 5, stared back at the girl. The nurse had gone into the night nursery, next door, on her private affairs. Tom keeps staring at the girl for a long time as he decides to go up to her.
"Hello."
The little girl turned her head over one shoulder and slowly got up.
"Hello."
Tom made another jump, turned around and pointed out of the window and said in a loud voice,
"Twanky tweel."
Both knew that neither the gesture nor the phrase was meant to convey a meaning. They simply expressed the fact that for Tom, this was important and exciting, a very special occasion. The little girl took a step forward, rose upon her toes, and said in a prim voice,
"I beg your pardon?"
They both gazed at each other for some minutes with sparkling eyes. Neither smiled, but it seemed that both were about to smile. Tom then gave an incomprehensible shout, ran around the table, sat down on the floor, and began to play with an engine. The little girl climbed on a tricycle and pedaled around the floor and said,
"I can ride your bike."
Tom, however, paid no attention. He was too busy playing with his engine. The little girl then took a picture book, sat down under the table with her back to Tom, and slowly, carefully examined each page.
"It's got a crooked wheel, that's what it is."
Tom said, while the little girl made no answer. She had an expression of a nervous child at the zoo when the lions are going to roar.
"Tom! Tom, you naughty little boy! Is this how you entertain our guests? Poor little Jenny here is reading by herself."
She's not by herself.
"Tommy, you naughty, naughty boy. Where are your nice manners? Now get up, and go play with her like a good boy."
But I am playing with her.
Tom said in a surly tone, and he gave Nurse a sidelong glance of anger.
"Tom, if you tell such stories again, I shall know you're lying. Now come on."
She stooped, took Tom by the arm, and yanked him up.
"Come now, you must be polite after you pestered all week to play with her."
At this public disclosure, Tom instantly lost his temper and yelled,
I didn't. I won't.
Then I'll have to take poor little Jenny downstairs to her mommy.
No.
Will you play with her then?
No, I hate her. I never wanted her.
After hearing this, the little girl, Rosen, said in imprecise, indignant notes,
He is naughty, isn't he?
The little girl kicked him on the leg and bit his arm. She was carried screaming to the door by the nurse, who from there issued sentence on Tom.
I'm going straight to your father as soon as he comes in.
Tom ran at the door and kicked it, rushed at the engine, picked it up and flung it against the wall. Then he howled at the top of his lungs for 5 minutes. He was suffering from a large and complicated grievance. Suddenly the door opened and the little girl walked in. She had an air of immense self-satisfaction. As if she had done something very clever, she said in a tone of demanding congratulation.
I've come back.
Tom gazed at her through his tears and gave a loud sob. The little girl sat down again and drew the book on her knee. Tom tried the engine at full speed. His face was still set in the form of anger and bitterness. "But he forgot to sob," he exclaimed with surprise and pleased excitement.
It's the lines too where I trod on him.
The little girl did not reply. She opened the book in the middle and gazed at the elephant. But suddenly, and as it were, accidentally, she gave an enormous sigh, relief of very special happiness.